Happy Tuesday, everybody. So here in the United States, this is the day after a Monday holiday. So for a lot of people, it's kind of slow getting back to work or slow getting into the grind. If you've had 3 days that you've just shut down, hopefully for all of you that are your own boss, your entrepreneur in your business, that you took some time off if that applied to you. So anyway, happy Tuesday, even though it feels like a Monday here. Today's question or segment, it's all about the Tech Tuesday and what questions do you have. Somebody had posted a question about basically the best way of connecting or embedding videos for your courses and some of the there's just so many things that you can do with it. So in today's little training series here, it's going a little deep, but hopefully not too deep. I just want to give you some background of why this is important. So you're not going to learn anything from training unless you can connect the dots. And as always, I'm using StreamYard, so I can see comments, but I can't see who they're from. You have to give StreamYard permission to do that. If you're watching live, that's wonderful. And if you're watching on replay, make sure that you let me know that also. So first of all, I mean, why even have video, right? So if you're doing any kind of training, people need different ways of learning. Instead of you just talking, a lot of times people need to see something in action. And I'm actually going to be doing that. That's showing visually is probably the best way that I teach. So the real question, though, is whether you're using Funnel Gorgeous or Kartra or ClickFunnels or any other platform out there to build out your course, like Teachable or anything, or maybe a membership. There's so many different ways that you can connect that training to your platform. So I just want to talk about, first of all, kind of high level, what those different options are. So you'll hear people talking about that they've linked to the video, or maybe they've embedded the video, or they've uploaded the video. So what do all those things mean? And does it really matter? The bottom line, does it matter to you? Yes, it does. And so why does it matter? Because really how you connect your student to that video will make a difference in their learning experience, and also a huge difference for you as you're building out the course. So as I get into this, you'll understand that a little better as far as what I mean. But now let me just talk about the two terms that people throw around a lot, and I just want to explain the difference. A lot of times people say that they will link to the video, and all that means is you grab the link of where that video lives and you paste that link, and you could have it on a Facebook comment or anything, but that link, people click on it and it takes them over to that other location. So a lot of times people will upload their videos to YouTube, which is a great platform. It's free, it's easy to use. The downside to linking to a YouTube video is you don't have any control on the back end. Years ago, you used to be able to control what videos people would see, and YouTube has changed that. So, and we've all seen that where we've clicked something and we're watching the video, and then at the end of the video, here's like 10 other videos we could watch that are completely unrelated. So by linking to a video that's in kind of a public domain, that's the negative to that. What's the positive? The positive is it's super easy. You upload your video wherever it is, you grab that link and you throw it into whatever page, and you're good to go. So, I'm not negating it. It's just the user experience is a little different, but it is easy for you. The next way that you could connect your video is what we call embedding. And embedding, people are still watching that video on that third party platform, but you're embedding it because you're putting a nice little package around it. And when I was thinking about this, doing this Facebook Live today, I was thinking about a little baby. You wrap up a little baby, wrap them real tight in their little blanket. They're in your arm. So they're embedded. You're snuggling with them. You're kind of controlling that container that they're in. So you can, if your platform allows it, you can embed a video. And so you're grabbing a link, but the link, if you kind of shy away from technology and you shy away from anything that looks too much like programming, it's a little scary at first, but I'm going to show you what an embed code looks like. And it's not scary once you understand how to read it. The advantage of using an embed code is you do have more control as far as how things look and the action. And again, I'm going to show you how I do this, especially with FGF funnels. You have to go through one or two extra little steps, but I feel like it gives the learner a better environment if you embed the video. Okay. And now let me talk about the third way that people offer their videos, and that's where they actually upload the video to whatever platform they're using. So for instance, with Kartra, if you get to a certain plan, you're not penalized by how much stuff you have on their server. So I could upload all of my servers up there, or not servers, I could upload all of my video content. It's living on a third-party platform. Or the same thing with FGF funnels. I could upload all of my videos and it's living on that platform. Two reasons why I personally, or maybe three reasons why I don't recommend this. One, the time. So wherever you have created that video, now you might create all of your training videos natively, locally on your computer. I use Loom, which I'll talk about in a minute. So what you have to do is if you use like Loom or something, you have to first download the video. And then you have to turn around and upload it to whatever third-party package you're using. So what does that mean? It takes a lot of time. It takes bandwidth. It takes your time to do it. So that's the first reason that I don't recommend it. The second reason that I don't recommend it is, okay, and if you know me, you know that I support both Kartra and FGF. But let's say I built all my courses on FGF. I uploaded everything to FGF. And then 6 months from now, I decided I don't want to use FGF anymore. Well, one, hopefully I still have those videos locally. But do you see where I'm going with this? If all of a sudden I have put all of my content on somebody else's platform, because I have heard of people saying this, they've uploaded stuff and then they forgot or they deleted where their original videos were. So then what do you have to do? And some of these platforms, they make it difficult for you, even though you're the owner, they make it difficult for you to download it, to get it back again. So that's one reason why I don't recommend it. Doesn't matter what platform you're using. I do not like to upload my videos on that platform. Another reason that I don't like to do it is because sometimes it can slow the user experience down. So again, whether it's Kartra or Funnel Gorgeous or any of these other platforms, now I haven't done extensive testing, but I have heard people say that the lag time is there. It's just slow. The user experience is not great. All right. So if you're watching this live, let me know that it's making sense. I'm not taking you too deep in the woods here. Okay. So now that we've kind of seen the big picture, different ways that you can include your video training. You can embed it. You can just use a link. You could also upload it, which I don't recommend. Now, what are my favorite best practices? I absolutely love Loom, Loom with an L, Loom, Loom. It is a steal, $10 a month. And the reason that I love Loom is, and especially recently, they have been releasing all kinds of new features. With Loom, instead of recording all my videos locally, a lot of times I just hop onto Loom and I create a quick and I do it a lot of times with my one-to-one clients. I will just hop onto Loom, record a quick little 2 or 3 minute video. Within Loom, I can create folders, unlimited folders, all that kind of stuff. So it's just nice and tidy. It's very easy. And then in that instance, I just grab the link and I share it with my client and they can watch that information. Another thing that I'm super excited that Loom is doing is they are offering closed caption and also transcription. This is new. And before, if I wanted to get the transcription, I'd have to upload the video to someplace like Rev or Timmy to get that transcription. It's all there for $10 a month. If you don't have Loom, make sure that you get it. And something else, and I say this a lot, I call them my word whiskers. Loom now is, I think it's in beta, but they are taking your video and removing a lot of these word whiskers. How significant is that? I love it. And it sounds like I'm doing a sales pitch. I don't have an affiliate link or anything. Just best practices, how you can streamline your business. I have found that Loom is the easiest way to go. The other thing that I love about Loom is it will notify you when people watch your video. This is super helpful, especially if you're doing any kind of support or you're delivering. So when I do, especially build for you services, if I build somebody's funnel or something like that, I like to do a complete walkthrough on video. And I am notified when that person watches the video. So if they come back to me a month from now and say, I don't know how to do it. I mean, I can tell, one, if they've watched the video. It's great analytics for me. Okay. So, I mean, it definitely, there is so many nice features, and somebody saying, yes, I need to get an affiliate. Who knows? I'll have to check. Again, it's like $10 a month. It is a no brainer, people. If you're going to do any kind, even if you're not doing training videos, and sorry, I'm going deep in the weeds here, but Loom is just, when I work with people, especially when I help them map out their business structure, you need an easy tool to use, and Loom is it, hands down. Now, I'm talking about embedding and linking. And again, I'm going to show you all this in just a minute. With Loom, you have the capability of, you can grab the link, and you can also grab the embed code. And again, the beauty of using Loom is you have control. So when people are done watching the video, it doesn't take them someplace else, right? So that makes it super useful too. And again, I tell people systems, that's my middle name, just joking. But so as you're building out your business, you always need to be looking for a way to create systems, because that's what makes your business sustainable, is to have systems. So if you're taking notes, and I'll try to put this in the comments, whenever I create a video, here's my little process. I mean, I might have my notes or whatever, but I go on Loom, I create the video, make sure that I turn on the transcription and all that kind of stuff. I immediately open another tab. I go to my dear lovely Canva. I have templates that I use in there. And if I have a certain theme, like a certain color theme or whatever, I'll create a template for the thumbnail. And then all I do is just duplicate that thumbnail, change the title, duplicate the thumbnail, change the title, because within Loom, you can have your custom thumbnails. And then what I do is I grab both links. I grab the embed code and also the URL link. I put it on a spreadsheet so that whenever I'm creating a course, all of my links are there. So in the future, if I want to embed it or if I just want to use a link, I don't have to go out and get it. Okay. So again, do you see where I'm going with that? I have this system, so it makes it super, super easy. So how about, let me move the screen out of the way here. Let me share my screen. And let me just show you, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Okay. So first of all, let me move this out of the way. Let's just look at, so right now I'm inside of Loom. And remember I said you can have folders. So I have a folder here called FGF training. So here's a bunch of training that I have done. Now, these were kind of real quick little video trainings that I had done in the past. And then I realized, you know what, I think I'm going to be creating a lot of these. So I started creating a quick little thumbnail. Again, I just hop onto Canva, change whatever it is, and here's my thumbnail. Okay. So I've created the video. And when you click on within Loom, when you click on one of these down here at the bottom, you can just click this and you can get the link, the regular link. Okay, so it's copied. Let me find a document here. Let me bring this document over just so you can see what it looks like. So let me just paste that. Okay, so that's what that Loom link would look like. And you could use a pretty link or a shortener link or whatever, but that's what you have there. Now, if I want to get the embed code, again, I just click on the video. And now here's the video. And over here, I should just do a separate training on Loom, right? Because I just love it. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all of these things right now, but you can edit the thumbnail. You can do all of that kind of stuff. But up at the very top is the embed code. So I'm just going to grab that. So it says the code is copied. Let me come back over here to this document. And now let me just paste this. Now, before you freak out too much, this is the embed code. Super easy to use, which I'll show you in just a second. Don't freak out too much about this. And if you are an FGF user, I have a little training document, so to speak, that talks about what you need to do on embedding the video, and I can share that with you. And I put it in red, the things that you need to change. All right. So don't worry too much about that. Again, I'm just showing you super easy to grab the embed code just by going up to share and embed, or you just click on that, the little link button down here, and you can copy the link. Super easy. So how does it look when you actually use it? Again, you know that I use Kartra in addition to Funnel Gorgeous. So within Kartra, the builder looks something like this. And so here's some training modules. And let's say that I wanted to embed a video. I just open up my panel over here to the left. And at the very bottom, it says custom code. I drag that over. And guess what? Let's see. I just paste in that code that I had. I'm going to save it. And here it is. Super easy, right? So my video is already out on Loom. I just grab that code. And again, if you have a spreadsheet and you're just keeping track. So do you see how easy it is that you can build out these courses? Now, let me come over to Funnel Gorgeous. The same way within Funnel Gorgeous. Now, let me just mention this. When you first get into the membership area, you have this area up here where this is where you would upload the video. Again, I don't recommend it because one, it takes a lot of time. And I'm not convinced that the user experience is as nice as if you just point someplace else. All right. So I just ignore this. It doesn't show up. This little box doesn't show up when you publish it. But down here, when you're typing in your content, I don't know why these windows are so tiny. I wish they'd make them bigger. So here I've just typed some text here, and then I've embedded that video link. And all I did was right up here, see this little, I don't know what you call those things, but basically that's the source code. And you just go in there and you paste that link. And again, the same thing here, this whole thing you just paste in. It's almost like magic. Once you save it, you're good to go. So on the Funnel Gorgeous side, when I click here, here is the lesson. Here's that video. Because I've modified the code just a little bit, it comes in at a certain size, but I can also create a full screen size of that embedded video if I want. All right. It's not a very cute picture of me, is it? With my mouth open. So anyway, hope that makes sense to you. So let me stop sharing the screen and bring this back here so that I can just talk to you. So this time I've covered a lot, right? And let me just look at the questions. Yep. So definitely listen again, because I have given you lots of golden nuggets here. I could take each one of these things and make a little mini course out of it. I talked about the system that I use when I actually go through and create my training videos, how I store and streamline grabbing all those URLs, how you can easily add that embed link, whether you're using Kartra or Funnel Gorgeous. And on Canva, I mean, we love Canva, but you know, our job isn't to be spending 5 hours on Canva. Our job is to be getting our content out there so we can service our clients, build those courses. So I just use I've created simple little template, and then I just keep reusing them. All right. So hopefully I've answered the questions, and maybe questions that you didn't even have. But again, on Tech Tuesday, I'm trying to answer questions that I see either in this group or other groups. So make sure that you post your questions, because then I just can't help it. I just turn it into like a little training video for you. But the intent is, how can I help you streamline your business, help you create some systems so that you can build that awesome business that you've dreamed of, because you don't want to be locked to your computer trying to do all this stuff. All right. So if you're watching on replay, make sure you let me know you've watched it on replay. Let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments. And I guess that's all I have to say. Everybody take care. Bye.